Hey, what is up, intelligent people? I'm just gonna do this as fast as possible, as beginner friendly as possible, and as simple as possible, okay? We are gonna talk about Wyckoff. I know I have been mentioning Wyckoff through all of my videos. I think that even I'm just gonna have it in the description or so. But overall, let's just get straight into it, okay? I'm gonna be explaining Wyckoff. Like, we are gradually going to increase the intensity of the video. No, I'm just kidding. I have a Discord in my description, free, absolutely. Go ahead, check it out. As I said, everything's free. So let's just get straight into it. Okay, first of all, we're going to start with accumulation. What does that mean? It basically means accumulation and distribution is basically every consolidation in the market. All right, we're going to get also in a chart, okay, examples and all that. But first, let's just like I really want to explain to you guys, okay, just to let you know and just for some free education out there. For first of all, I'm gonna talk about, as I said, for the accumulation. All right, around there, around four phases. I don't personally just like talk about the phases. I'll more so do about this. Okay, let's just get straight into it. Okay, first of all, we have this. We are in a downtrend overall. Like we are gonna be looking at the Wyckoff, and overall, like we're gonna be talking about Wyckoff whenever we are in a supply demand area. First of all, you know how we're coming to the downside. You feel me? Then like we're starting to see this consolidation a little bit right here. It could be just like one movement to the upside. Then after that, we just push to the downside. Okay, this is gonna be kind of the first level. Okay, the phase A. Still, there is a lot more from the phase A, but we mark this up as a PS. You know what? I'm just gonna do this just like that. Okay, we are talking like we are marking this as a PS. If you don't know what these are called, and shortcuts and all that, you can just go ahead type in Wyckoff. It's the stock chart and I guess the website, but you can go ahead like seeing basically a preliminary support. This is what the PS stands for. Then after that, as I said, we have that another movement to the downside, right? So from here on, what's next? So what is this? After the market continues to push to the upside, like in particular, it doesn't go above the high of this PS, so it basically will end up around there. So in this case, we are gonna mark this up as a selling climbing, so right, SC. This is what it is called. Also, we have two types of this, but yeah, let's just get straight into it. PS. After that, like the first reaction that we're gonna see right here is gonna be the AR, or the automatic rally. As I said, it in particular it does not go above the PS, but yeah, here we have the AR. From here, we could do absolutely something like this. Okay, above the AR, this is still an AR. This is just a sign of string or so, just a fake out or some shit. It will not be wrong about that, but I'm just gonna mark it as this. All right, you can go ahead on the internet. You will see the pictures. I'm just gonna draw it out and explain it for you guys that are watching this. Also gonna mark up the AR right here. It either will go like this. Let me just do this, or the market can just like continue to push to the downside after we had the AR. Let me know what you know. While I'm just gonna mark this up right here. So this is the AR, as I said. So the market could do whatever it wants, like from here, all the times. So it either can do this, or as I said, it could continue to push to the downside. Uh, so in this case, everything that's around here that does not go above, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna move it like around here. This is gonna be our secondary test. Okay, that is still above the selling climbs. All right, just keep that in mind. This because this is gonna be your ST. Okay, your secondary test. How we mark it up. Sometimes we don't have it. I mean, on the lower time frames, you're gonna find it, but yeah, sometimes we don't. What happens after that? We just continue to push to the upside. Maybe, as I said, above the AR, maybe not, but we're just basically going so that I'm just gonna move around here. Okay, then after that, what's gonna happen is we push to the downside, and after we have this break of structure from the basically break of structure to like through the SC, we mark this up as a ST in B. Okay, this is the secondary test in the phase B. That's how we manipulate the buyers. Okay, and for the people who have their stop losses, they're the early buyers here too. As you can see, they could have traded this as a demand area, and so, but yeah, they basically got taken out right now. And how do we mark this up? Is ST in B. Okay, I know right now it may be confusing as fuck, but as long as you kind of train your eye on that, you'll basically see that everywhere, and it basically you will understand it. Okay, you will basically understand it, and it will just take time because everything takes time. After we have the ST and B, as I said, this is the secondary test in phase B. So from right now, this could be the last point of a moving of a accumulation. Okay, from here on, we could, you know what, we could just continue to push through the upside. You know how it goes. We have that change of character, push through the downside to mitigate, to just grab something, maybe just trade off of this demand area, then continue to push to the upside. This is gonna be like in the first case. So yeah, then like this is the type A, type B, like type one, type two, whatever you call it. All right, we have this sign of strength, have this like less point of support, and so on and so on. Like this is what I'm trying to say. LPS. So in the other case, I'm just gonna delete this. Well, what's happening? Okay, these are were two break. I mean, one break of structure from the SC. We ended up with the STB. A lot of the times, what are you gonna see is the more so than not, but you're gonna see this second or the first. Like, this is gonna be the first type. The first type is where we actually continue to push to the upside. We could even like push around here, maybe above even the AR. This is just going to be a fake out or so. It's always up to you, and it always comes around to your preference, right? But in like it should not be above this. Okay, it should not be above this because it's just gonna be the for the first time that we can just continue to push to the upside. But if you're waiting for the second part, but you're just gonna wait, right? You're gonna wait for confirmation. We are gonna have the spring. So you know how the market moves like this, then we push to the downside. Spring will occur after we break through the structure from here. I know this video may be a little bit longer, but I'm just going to spray everything into detail. Okay, here, this is the spring. And also then I'm going to talk about the distribution because it's going to be the same thing, just different names. So this is the spring, all right? From here on, this, see, we manipulated the low. Then after here, you know how it goes. We just continue to do stuff. Push to the upside, okay. As you can see, we have the first signs of strength. Then after that, come back and mitigate it, and then just continue to push to the upside. This we can basically market them. I don't like to mark them up. I overall like just see the Wyckoff on my eye. But yeah, this is about it. This is the first type. Now we're gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna copy this. Perfect. All right. Perfect. Just pushed a little bit up. And as I said, we're gonna mark this up as the second, not the first type. Yeah, the second type. This is gonna be the type. Let's just mark them up. This is gonna be the type one here. All right. Type two here, and let's just see. All right. So as I said, this is the last point of this accumulation. So from here on, we just basically continue to push to the up. So we may push a little bit down to like tap in some demand area or so. But overall, we're going to break through the structure and we're going to continue to push to the upside. So overall, this is how it looks like. We have the LP as the last point of support and all that. But overall, this is basically it. I'm just going to grab everything here and I'm going to move this. Oh, no. Yeah, just like that. So here we have the type 1 and the type 2 of the accumulation. I think it makes sense. If it does not, I like I'm telling you, you will basically get used to it on your eye. We're gonna get also on the chart. So yeah, and basically what's distribution. So right now, give me a second, guys. So yeah, as I said, distribution is the same thing. We also have type 1 and type 2 distribution. There are also redistribution, reaccumulations. We're going to talk about, like, we don't need it right now, okay? We're just only focusing on that. So what are distributions? I'm just going to, I'm just going to leave it like that. No, I'm going to leave it like that. And what do we basically do? We just invert the scale. The same thing, but the names are different. So right now, what does this come out? This is not a PS right now. This is going to be the PSY, the preliminary supply. All right, here We don't have the selling climax. We have the buying climax. BC. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna move this a little bit to the above so you don't get confused and stuff like that. Then, as you can see, I'm just gonna mark these out. All right. This is again still automatic rally. Like we're not changing that. We have still the test. Right now, this is not ST and B, but it is the UT, the up trust. After that, we don't have the spring, but we have the UTAD, just like that. So that said, this is and this is not signs of yeah, this is signs of weakness. I don't know why did I manage. Maybe I was wrong about this on the accumulation, but yeah, it was basically signs of strength. Right now, it's correct. I don't know what, but yeah, on the accumulation, this is sign of SOS or sign of strength, not S. But this is correct here. So yeah, what basically does that mean is, as you can see, we now let me just have the brush. We had the preliminary supply, just a little like consolidation before we actually like come in this supply or demand area, just a PY on the chart. We have the BCAR automatic like reaction. After that, we maybe tested this. All right, this BC, we never broke. Some people are now gonna sell from the supply. That's how they, yeah, they can like average like partial out right there, which get out of the trade and that. But that after here, it does not go below the PSY preferably. And after that, it just like breaks through the structure, right? This is the first case, and we have the UT. And after that, as you can see, it never goes above here. It like does whatever it wants. I mean, not every time this is gonna be correct and as beautiful as this. You're gonna have ugly ass charts, but I promise you, you are gonna see the difference in all that. So Executing after we break, after we have any type of breaking, I mean, I really like to see a close above that, not just with the wick, like it will be just a liquidity grab, but it's the same thing. But as you see, after we break this, we have the UTAT, the last actually like high, or just the less like manipulation of the highs in this schematic. All right, we have the UTAD. After that, as you can see, we just rejecting. We may push a little bit up into some less points of supply, as we already stated. It tests them, and then after that, it continues to push through the downside. So yeah, I hope this makes sense. And this is the type one. Then, as I said again, this is type two. All right, same thing. Again, we're gonna change the names. This is the UT automatic rally. This is the PSY. This is the BC or the buying climax. Then we have the SD, and as you can see, this is the UT. Basically the same thing. I know I went with the harder part first, so just so you can understand the second type. This is a like easier one. So yes, as you can see, we after we manipulated this high with the UT, that's where we know. That's where we went for confirmation. As you see, after we continued to break through the structure and all that, we just mark our supply areas if we just reach them. Here on the lower time frame, we're going to see the exact supply. We're going to see manipulations of the highs and lows, and after that, we'll continue to push to the downside. So I hope it makes sense. Right now, we're going to get straight into the charts. I'm just going to try and explain it to you guys. Right, I'm going to move this right here. So yeah. So as you can see, we inverted the charts. These are again accumulations, but we are going to delete them because we don't need them anymore. So let's just see, this is the daily time frame, okay? And from the start, as I said, every single turning point, the market is Wyckoff. And as you can see, it happens to be that here we can see a Wyckoff going on. So let me just explain it to you guys. This is how I like to mark up my Wyckoffs and shit. This is still the daily time frame, but again, you can do it on whatever time frame you want, all right? Whatever time frame you want. In this case, yeah, as you can see, you have a clearly distribution, and this is like one of the uglier, okay, the uglier charts. See, we have two breaks of three actually, but we really want to because this is going to be the UTAD. Then we see we have accumulation of that, but we can automatically look at this and be like, this is going to be just so I don't basically confuse you guys. We're going to look at the chart from here. So this is going to be the PSY. Right, then after that, what did we have? We had that buying climax right here, buying climax. We have the are in particular, like, yeah, this even when like this whole thing is the PS5, the like the preliminary supply. So he went even lower than that. But again, this is just a manipulation. As you see, went lower. Who cares? It's just sign of weakness. After that, as you see, we have the manipulation of the BC, which this may be the UT, but I'm gonna mark this up as a UT because it absolutely even like took care of this. So first, you could, but I'm just gonna mark this up because this is just a weekend. It's just liquidity grab and shit. So this is gonna be the UT or the uptrust. See, before, from here we have never came even lower than that. Came a little bit down, push a little bit to the upside. Again, a wick. And in this case, after we manipulated this high, this is just gonna be the the UTAD, all right. UTAD. So in this case, I hope it kind of makes sense. And I'm just gonna go ahead and try to find more, so just so I can give you guys understanding how it goes. But I promise, after you see on the charts, you just go ahead, scroll out, like see the turning markets. I just really want you to understand this. Go ahead right now. Like we're gonna go to the 1 hour time frame. Just gonna try to find the turning point or some shit. For example, yeah, let's just go here, right? As you see here, we had accumulation. Overall, this is the move that actually caused this whole thing to push to the upside. Let's just go to the lower time frame, 20 minute, 50 minute, just so I can show you guys. So as you can see, first of all, right here, right, we had that. We can count this up as a PS because if I go to the lower time frame, it's going to be, it starts to kind of get like slippery in here. So you can even count this as a PS, but I'm going to count this as a PS right here because this is a preliminary support because we're looking for a accumulation, all right? So PS. After that, what did we had? We had the selling climax or the SC. And after that, a AR. If you just don't understand, you could screenshot the the like the schematics are basically the type 1 and type 2 that I just have that like earlier in the video. You go ahead, screenshot it if you want. This is the what? The AR. So a lot of times it's just gonna go up. We don't care. What do we care? Because this is gonna be the ST. It just tests this. Okay, ST. You know what it is testing? Can you guess? All right, like I didn't even give you time, but yeah, it's basically the SC never went below this. Push again up. But here, what do we have here? This is gonna be the ST in B. All right, ST in B. Or the secondary test in phase B after we had this. Overall, this is a phase B. After that, as you see, the price just shoots up. And what do we have here? All right, like we're gonna find Wyckoff wherever you look. Right now, we're gonna go to the 3 minute time frame. Okay, just gonna give you an example because here, as you see at this STB, we have a small accumulation going on again. This is gonna be more so a like the type 1 schematic. But what do we have? We have the AR. Have the now this is the AR, this is the selling climax. Okay, excuse me, I'm all over the place. This is the STMB. Why STMB? Because it went below the selling climax. Here, as you can see, we have a further breaking, or this is going to be the final point or spring. After that, as you can see, we never went below that. We just came into a small demand area before it actually shoots back up. And again, look what did this cause. I'm just gonna move this to the side. As you can see, look what did this cause. A big push to the upside. So I hope it makes sense. Right now, I'm just gonna delete everything because we're on the high time frame too. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna have this kind of square around there. You see, push back up. What happened? We came back down to mitigate some demand areas, and it just absolutely skyrocketed. So I hope for right now that it makes sense. All right, I think I'm gonna have this in like description, like one of my because I'm trading smart money concept. So yeah, have a great day for the rest of your day. I hope you can understand it. Again, you can rewatch the video or so, but and also you need to train. Okay, you can backtest it. Do not train it on the live market. Just backtest it 100 times before you can see it working. It's not going to take even 100 times, I promise, but you need to test it. So have a great day for the rest of your day. Peace out and bye.